On the first day of February 1971, police killed Kunle Adepeju, making him the first Nigerian student to be killed during a demonstration. Hello and welcome to Today in Nigerian History on Tarihi TV English with Modi Rabiu Kodebi. On the first day of February 1971, the Nigerian police force killed an undergraduate student of the University of Ibadan. Adepeju was a second-year student of agricultural science. The incident started as a simple complaint to the university authorities over the poor catering services at Nnamdi Azikiwe Residential Hall. The students requested the removal of their catering officer, one Mrs. Grace Apampa. When the authorities refused, a protest erupted. In order to quell the riot, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Adeoye Lambo, called in the police. When tear gas failed to disperse the students, the police opened fire. Consequently, Kunle Adepeju and two other bystanders were killed. Therefore, the University Senate closed the school and sent the students home. The next day, Nigerian students came out in protest across the states. In Ibadan, University of Ife and Ibadan College of Technology students marched to the government house. They requested the governor, Brigadier Robert Adeyinka Adebayo, to dismiss the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Lambo. In Zaria, ABU students marched to the office of the Provincial Secretary where they presented a message to the military head of state, General Yakubu Gowon. In Kaduna, Polytechnic students shut down major streets in protest. On February 3, 1971, students of the University of Lagos raised the campus police station and another one at Yaba Sabo Market area. They then marched towards Dodan Barracks, seat of the federal military government, but were blocked by the police. On that same day, ATC students in Zaria and ABU students in Kano joined the protest. On February 4, 1971, ABU Zaria students organized a prayer session for the repose of the soul of Kunle Adepeju, calling him the first martyr in the struggle of Nigerian students. February 5, 1971 marked the burial of Kunle Adepeju in Ibadan. More than 50,000 mourners attended, including representatives of labor unions and market associations. In Zaria, ABU students converged again and burned effigies of Professor Lambo and the Inspector General of Police, Alhaji Kam Salem. It was only on the 7th of February 1971 that the University of Ibadan yielded to the students' demand and removed Mrs. Apampa from her position as catering officer of Azikiwe Hall. The students were also recalled on February 12, 1971. However, the federal military government set up a commission of inquiry with Justice Bunyamin Kazim as the sole commissioner. Ironically, in December 1971, the government white paper on the report absolved the police and blamed the students for causing trouble. It also imposed a fine of £1 each on the 3,470 students of the University of Ibadan. According to the federal military government, the protesters destroyed property worth £2,475. Therefore, the excess amount generated from the fine will be lodged in the students' union account. This position provoked the students once again. In retaliation, the National Union of Nigerian Students, NUNS, organized a protest at Tinubu Square in Lagos. They gathered copies of the Kazim Commission report and the government white paper into a massive heap. Thereafter, NUNS president, Mr. Olu Adeboro, set them on fire. Mr. Adeboro urged the government to withdraw the imposition of fines or face nationwide protests. In the end, no student paid the fine and no police officer was punished. However, this crisis marked the beginning of students' killing by the police during protests. If you value Nigerian history told with depth and clarity, like, subscribe, and share this video. Follow Tarihi TV English on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok because history matters.